Hello friends! Welcome to this exciting video all about birds, one of the most fascinating and diverse groups of animals on the planet. With over 10,000 species and countless unique adaptations, birds have captivated humans for centuries with their beauty, intelligence, and remarkable behaviors. From the colorful plumage of parrots to the acrobatic flight of hummingbirds, and do you know which bird is the king and queen of the bird kingdom? There is something truly awe-inspiring about these creatures. Join us as we delve into the amazing world of birds and explore some of their most incredible feats, from their long-distance migrations to their intricate courtship rituals. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be blown away by the wonder of birds. There are numerous bird species all over the world. Many scientists estimate the number of bird species to be over 10,000. However, according to new research, there are about 18,000 bird species in the world. The largest bird in the world is the ostrich, which can reach up to 9 feet tall and weigh up to 320 pounds. When an ostrich looks at you, it is difficult to avoid making eye contact. The ostrich has the largest eyes of any animal that lives on land. The bird's eyes are bigger than its brain and 5 times bigger than the eyes of humans. The male ostrich can roar like a lion, which can be heard up to 1.5 miles away. Owls are the only bird species that can see the color blue, and they are the only bird that can rotate its head 360 degrees without moving its body. The smallest bird in the world is the bee hummingbird, which is only 2.25 inches long. A group of birds is called a flock, a colony, or a flight. Birds' hearts beat much faster than human hearts. Ducks have a single brain sleeping pattern. Half of their brain sleeps, while the other half stays awake and active. When ducks sleep in a group, the ducks on the outer rim sleep with one eye open and alert for predators within their vicinity. Many species of birds migrate long distances every year. Some birds can fly at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird in the world, reaching speeds of over 240 miles per hour. Eagles have excellent eyesight, and it has had excellent hearing and can hear sounds that humans cannot. Birds like parrots can mimic human speech. The African gray parrot is the most talkative bird and also one of the most intelligent birds. One parrot could mimic hundreds of words thanks to its significant mental capacity. Research reveals that these birds can mimic words and use these words to communicate with their owners. The oldest known bird fossil is about 150 million years old. The first bird to be domesticated by humans was the chicken. The feathers on a bird's body serve many purposes, including insulation, flight, and display. The color of a bird's feathers is determined by pigments in the feathers and the way light reflects off of them. The kiwi bird is the only bird with nostrils at the end of its beak. The young hoatzin, also known as a stink bird, has 2 claws on its wings. They use these claws to climb tree branches and pull themselves out of the water. Penguins are the only bird species that cannot fly. Birds have a specialized stomach called the gizzard that grinds up their food. Some birds, like parrots and crows, are extremely intelligent and can use tools. Birds have a third eyelid called the nictitating membrane that protects their eyes. The male peacock has brightly colored feathers that it uses to attract mates. Albatrosses are one of the biggest seabirds, with the longest wingspan of most birds in the world. This bird can soar effortlessly in the sky for hours at a stretch without flapping them. They do this by harnessing wind energy under their wings. They can go hundreds of miles feeding on fish and squid. Interestingly, the young albatross can spend years of their lives at sea without touching land. Even more fascinating is that this bird can sleep while flying, however, only for a few seconds. Some birds, like the African gray parrot, have been known to exhibit empathy and even mourning behavior. The world's smallest penguin is the little blue penguin, which is only about 16 inches tall. The African fish eagle is the only bird species that preys on crocodiles. The flamingo's pink color comes from the pigments in the crustaceans and algae that they eat. A penguin walks upright. They spend most of their time at sea and are fast swimmers. They are also the only bird that cannot fly. However, they are excellent jumpers. A penguin can jump as high as 9 feet from the sea and onto the shore. As they approach the water, penguins can sometimes jump to propel themselves into the water faster. They can also jump out of the water and on land by swimming super fast. The male hummingbird's gorget, throat feathers, can change color depending on the angle of the light. The largest bird egg in the world belongs to the ostrich and can weigh up to 3 pounds. You may not want to pick a fight with crows. Crows that belong to the raven family are incredibly intelligent birds. They can recognize the face of humans and even navigate human environments. They even mourn the death of their family. The bar-tailed godwit holds the record for the longest non-stop flight by a bird, flying over 7,000 miles without stopping. Birds can actually fly backward. Do you know which bird flies backward? The hummingbird is able to fly backward. Acorn woodpeckers store acorns by drilling holes in trees, fence posts, utility poles, and buildings and depositing massive numbers of nuts. They have been known to store up to 50,000 acorns, each in its own tiny hole, in a single tree, called a granary tree. Homing pigeons are bred to find their way home from long distances away and have been used for thousands of years to carry messages. Swans mate for life, and if their mate dies, they may not take another partner. Swans have been known to hold funerals for their dead, gathering around the body and making mournful calls. And that concludes our journey through the fascinating world of birds. From their incredible ability to fly to their unique behaviors and adaptations, birds truly are a marvel of nature. We hope this video has given you a newfound appreciation for these amazing creatures and inspired you to learn more about them. Whether you're a seasoned birdwatcher or just discovering the world of birds, there's always something new to discover and appreciate. So let's continue to cherish and protect these magnificent animals and the habitats they call home. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and until next time, happy birding!